This lesson is about setting and retrieving cookies inside a Java server page. Here's a JSP page that sets a cookie. It's all done with Java code, the same as it was done with the servlets in the previous lesson. The cookie class needs to be imported. Well, you could use the full name of the class in the code, but importing is a bit easier. A new cookie object is first created. The name of the cookie is widget, and its value is going to be set to MX782. Its age is to be set in the browser to 90 days. Again, the setting is a count of the number of seconds. The path is set, so the browser will return this cookie with all page requests made to this application. The cookie is then added to the response object, so it will appear in the header of the page that's returned to the browser. And that's fundamentally the same as was done with a servlet. Now for a JSP page that reads and displays all the cookies sent to this application from the browser. This page also includes Java code that uses the cookie class, so that class is imported. The array of cookie objects is returned from the request object, and a loop is set up so each one will be displayed. By the way, there is a weakness in this code, and the same weakness as in the servlet earlier. If there are no cookies set in the browser, the array returned from the call to get cookies is a null pointer, and the program, written like it is, would crash. An actual program would not only be doing things with a returned cookie value, it would need to check for a null pointer return. This line with the two expressions is inside the loop, so it will be output once for each cookie. The name and value of each cookie is displayed. Here's the result. There. This page doesn't show much, but the code to set the cookie should have executed. Now to display the cookie. And there it is. But there's something else here too. The cookie named JSessionID has been set. This one is set by Java to help you manage a session. It's set to a unique ID number, and it's set in such a way that it will vanish once the browser is closed. That is, the ID will have the same value as long as this browser comes and goes to and from anywhere. All that ends when one session ends and another starts by shutting down the browser and bringing it up again. I'll show you more about managing sessions later, but you should be aware of a potential problem here. You should recall from the previous lesson that the servlets did not set the JSessionID value. Now, I don't know whether this is a bug, but it can be an inconvenience. The value will be set okay if you start with a JSP or HTML page, but starting with a servlet will leave it unset, and any application that depends on it being set could get lost at the beginning if only servlets have been used for display.